guys, what is up? This is SJHD here, and in today's video I'm back with another episode of HAWWGG Series, and this is episode 6. And before I begin, I want to give you guys a couple things of what's been going on in my area right now. So I'm in Austin, Texas right now. That's where I always am. Right now there's a thunderstorm outside, so really big thunderstorm during the NBA Finals versus the Miami Heat and the Spurs. As you guys know, it was interrupted by a weather warning from the local KXAN news network, and there's a tornado warning in some areas, and in my area, which is far west, there is a gigantic thunderstorm right now. It's like crazy. Everything's just dripping down. I want to show you guys this, but my camera's pretty much fixed and I don't want to lose the angle. But yeah, so there's going to be a lot of background noise back there. Please don't mind that, and I apologize for that noise. It's just because of that thunderstorm. But other than that, I'm fine. There's no tornado warnings in my area, which is great. And we're just able to just stay in our house. We're in the second story of my apartment, but we don't have to evacuate anywhere, so I was just able to push out this video. So again, if you hear any noise from over there, just don't mind that. So I'm back with a HAWWGG series. I've been active on Clash of Clans. I'm back on, so collect my pumps, and let's go ahead and begin. So to start out with, so let's just first check on my clan. So guys, my clan's name is SJ Gaming HD. Be sure to check it out, SJ Gaming HD. Be sure to check it out. I'm trying to grow this clan. I really appreciate it if you guys would join. So be sure to check out my clan, SJ Gaming HD. And next, let's just look over some updates that occurred to my base. There actually isn't much, just I got a couple more walls up to level 7. I got all my air defenses. But today in a while, I want to do a little upgrade for you guys, because I haven't been doing any upgrades recently. So all my archer towers are level 7. But once we start getting up to higher leagues and people start attacking with higher level troops, of course I want a higher level archer tower. So, actually, this cannon's level 7, so, we're gonna go ahead and get our first level 8 archer tower. I'm gonna upgrade this one because troops tend to attack from this area down here. So we're just gonna go ahead and upgrade this archer tower. It takes 3 days, and hopefully it will finish by the time I get to gold 1, which is my record. Gold 1 is my record. Hopefully I can get past that with this. And with the remainders of loot, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this level 9 pump to level 10. This takes 3 days as well, so which is a good timing. Both of my buildings will finish up in 3 days, about the same time, so that should be good. And yeah, and as always, I'll show you guys some defensive replays of how my base worked out recently. So, my base, it's working good. There isn't much change that's occurred, but, so I got 1-starred, and getting 1-starred is actually a good trophy base. If your trophy base is only getting 1-starred and occasionally getting 2 stars, it's a good trophy base. So, last 2 attacks I want, this is like, the attack by Bow Wow 11 is my very first 3-star, or maybe my second, but it's a 3-star that's like, you don't really see that very often in this base. So he was able to 3-star me. That was sort of rare to happen to my base. But if you go up, 2 of my attacks were 1-starred, and 2 of them were all successfully defended. I'll go ahead and show you guys the attack that I was able to defend easily. So this guy was apparently going for my loot. This was overnight, so my pumps were full. So that's that. But so I think he used the Archer Barb strategy with a mixture of other troops, I think. So he just dropped all his archers and stuff down below here. But the mortar right here isn't within range. Took out a bunch of archers that were supposed to go down here, and he put some giants right here after attacking the defenses on the bottom. Put down more barbs, nothing going on much up there. So he tried to get through this bottom section of my base, but unfortunately for them, there was a giant bomb, took out a bunch of archers, and my mortars and my splash damage units were constantly giving damage to these troops right here. And yeah, so one note I want to give to people, so in my base, if you just try to attack from one corner, you're not going to have very much luck, because every corner it's set up so that all the splash damage units are able to focus on every single corner, except for my air defenses. So if you decide to set all your troops in this corner, you do not have very much hope. Like this dude right here, his name was WDH178. So yeah, that's one example of what my base is built for. People that just go for one corner. That's what my base was built for. To see a couple more other defensive replays. Let's see this one where he used the Archer Barb strategy along with a couple goblins. See this? I also won this as well. We're going to see where he attacked. And this was overnight when all my pumps were really full. But, so he decided to attack from all corners. Typical way of attacking with the Archer Barb strategy. But yeah, so he attacks from all corners, and he gets his goblins, and guys, please don't mind the noise going on back there, I apologize. But anyways, so he attacked from all corners. That's actually a smart move to do on my base, because once you start attacking that much on my base, it's actually pretty easy to, what should I say, sort of get a 1-star on. But his troops unfortunately decided to all spread out, and they all just got taken down by my single defensive troops. All the 40% was only from the buildings outside of my base. Only one, looks like, this one right here, was destroyed, so inside the walls. So this is another example of my base working out pretty well, and especially if you don't have any flying units, it should work out pretty well. And guys, my face cam is about to shut down as usual. You guys probably know how my face cam acts, so the face cam is about to shut down. But anyways, let's go back home. So that was a good raid, and let's go here. And let's see a raid where when he was able to 1-star me. Let's see the one by Tommy. He was able to 1-star me through the Archer strategy, the one I used for a little while. So the Archer strategy, the Archer Barb strategies work out pretty well on my base, because all the buildings are fairly spread out, and if you destroy all the buildings outside in my base, it's actually pretty easy to 1-star. But so this guy just spams all his archers right here. That was probably to draw out my Barb King, so she could just, or he, I'm guessing by Tommy it's a he, could just take out my Barb King, so he doesn't have to worry about it later on. And my face cam just shut down, guys. Try to turn that right back on. So sorry about that, but basically he just attacks, just does that circle of death all around my base. That's what a lot of people want to do. Just does that circle of death all around my base, and my town hall was okay. The buildings inside were doing okay. It's just he was able to get the 50%, and it was a successful raid. But again, my base works out fairly well. He 49%'d me, but he got this gold mine right here, and that resulted in a 50%. And at this point, he was probably looking where he should attack, because I'm seeing there's 30 more seconds left. He decided to put down his remainders of his archers down here, just try to get some extra troops and a little bit more juice out of my base. So he just does that. Basically, I'll speed this up a little bit and just puts all his archers down in this corner right here, just to get a little bit more of my elixir juice. But yeah, and he does. But yeah, so that was a raid. Went pretty well. But so far, I've showed you guys the typical 50% strategies down on my base, because that's what people usually find out when they just look at my base. They're like, look, this guy is great for my strategy, 50%ing. But up here, this guy used a dragon and 3 hog riders. This guy again was the archer strategy, but he had a mixture of hog riders, dragons, and lightning spells. So let's just go ahead and replay that. This will be the last defensive raid I'm going to show you guys today. So he puts all of his lightning spells down, takes out my mortar right there, and tries to take that one out too. He actually does take it out. So yeah, mortars and wizard towers are what people usually look to when they're attacking a base. So he takes out 2 of my mortars. That is a huge advantage for him, because my mortars won't be able to splash one area. So he did a really good job. Props to you for that. But he did that. Just puts all his archers down all around. I'll zoom out so that you guys can see it. And he does what the typical archer strategy would do. Just put it all around. And he drops his 3 hog riders down in this section. To me, they don't really do much, so we're not going to focus on them. But yeah, he doesn't do much. So he puts down his archers, and then he had a dragon in his clan castle. Pretty annoying. And I believe this is like a level 2 dragon. If I'm wrong, just leave in the comments down below. But yeah, and the dragon doesn't do much, luckily. But then he puts down more archers. But since my mortar, he destroyed it, wasn't able to do that much. Puts down his level 3 Barb King, a little bit high leveled. And he tries to go for a couple extra stars, I think. He tries to go to my town hall. Well, my defense just doesn't allow that. Even with the 2 splash damage mortars, the main stars missing, he isn't able to do that. So he just gets his Barb King, tries to get a little bit more percentage, see if the Barb King can dig in. But my defenses just take out the Barb King, speed up a little bit. And yeah, so the Barb King just dies and the raid ends there. So those are my defensive raids. That's how my base works. If you guys want to see my base, I will be doing a base review, I don't know when, but pretty soon. So yeah, so that's how my base is working, and that's basically my trophy pushing status on my defensive side. Now let's look at my offensive side. So I've won every single attack recently except for one right here. This one was a saddy boo-boo, but as you guys know, I changed to the HAWWGG Strategy. I detail that. Finally came up with a name for this strategy. It's the HAWWGG Strategy. If you want to find out why, I'm not going to tell you guys why in this episode, because I want to keep it. I don't want to make it too long for you guys. But it's the HAWWGG Strategy. I came up with a name. If you want, it's in my previous episode. Just go check it out. But I'm just going to show you this one and only offensive attack. I did this, I think, today morning. The reason I did this was just because there was a couple of loot needed. So I just dropped my troops in this empty space. Yeah, the giant bomb here. Speed this up a little bit. And just draw out his clan troops and his Barb King. And I actually do a little mistake. I sort of forget about the Barb King I have. And I wasted a whole lot of archers down here. I seriously waste a lot, and right here I'm just trying to get rid of some traps, but seriously, I wasted so many archers on this. I only had 18 archers left to go on with the actual raid, but the actual raid pretty well. I also wasted like 2 wizards, and if I had just remembered to put down my Barb King, there would have been a better, less waste, but this is just me being sort of stupid here, but yeah, so do that, just get taken out easily. Then I put down what I typically do. I put down my giants. They're just working their way around the base. Now my rage spell, put down my healer since the air defense was gone. Put down all my goblins here, and I just put them down here and trying to get that. Giants are just going here. My troops are backing them up right here. My healer healing my giants pretty well. Wizard tower is on my giants, but my healer doesn't notice that, unfortunately. But yeah, so they do die out. These right here, but they were all in the center. My wizards here were able to get the gold storage. My giants were just getting it right here, and I was able 71%. But my healer, she started healing, but then my wizards and giants decided to focus on this wizard tower and these two defenses right here. And they actually do get to the point where I penetrate this wall, and I only had one defense up. But the only thing that stood in my way was the time. I ran out of time. I could have gotten 3-star, but I had taken better advantage of my troops, and if I had more archers up. So if I hadn't made that mistake, this would have been 3-star. But I still got sweet 16 trophies, and yeah. So guys, as always, I always show you guys a live raid. So guys, I'll be right back once I have found a raid. I'll be back. Okay guys, so I am back with the base. I decided to do this base because 2 of his air defenses are under construction, and I can take advantage of that. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to win. This is a pretty upgraded Town Hall 8. Again, this might be a fail raid. I don't know, but let's just take a risk right here. So let's rid of the archer, put it right down here, alert the Barb King, put an archer right here. Let's just draw out the Barb King right here. And in here, I think I'm just going to use my Barb King to fight this Barb King because I want to take as much advantage of my other troops as possible. So I'm just going to drop my Barb King right here and then take care of that. I'm going to put a wall breaker right here. There's no, I don't think there's any traps, so I'm just going to attack from this side where the air defense is. Drop all my giants here. I'm going to put down all my archers here so that they can back them up. Just put down more wall breakers and put down some wizards right here. And put down another heal spell right here. I hope they can get to that central air defense right there, so I can put down my healer, put down a rage spell to speed things up. This is again a risk I took. I really don't know if this is gonna work out, but let's see. So they're in for the air defense. It's taken out. Let's drop our healer out right here. My troops are in the center. Hope I can get that 1-star. This was a pretty challenging raid, and this gives us 34 trophies if we do 3-stars, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, so we got the 1-star and we got a 2-star on this base. Great. So again, this is sort of the power of the HAWWGG strategy. HAWWGG. Don't confuse it with the HOWWGG strategy. But yeah, so all my troops have died out right here, and my healers left. Let's just go ahead and end the battle right here. So this was a great raid trophy-wise. So I just demolished this guy's almost max Town Hall 8 base. And I got a sweet amount of 22 trophies just from this raid. And I was just able to get not that much of loot, but still trophy-wise is great, and we are trophy pushing. So that was great. That was a great raid. And yeah, so I guess that brings us to a conclusion in this No Gemming series episode 6. And as always, while I'm training up some troops for this HAWWGG strategy, I'll just talk to you guys for a minute. So before I conclude this episode, I'd like to give you guys a couple shoutouts as usual. Be sure to check out Zthedarkhero. Links are down below in the description. He's a really good friend of mine. His Minecraft videos, if you're interested in Minecraft, like Windcraft, all the variations of Minecraft, if you want to check that out, just links are down below in the description. Also, be sure to join my clan, SJ. I don't know what's up right now. Be sure to join my clan, SJ Gaming HD right here. Let's try to grow this clan. A minimum of silver 3 is required, not a big deal. And yeah, so be sure to join. It'll be great help for me, great support. Really do need that right now. So yeah, so that brings us to a conclusion of the No Gemming series. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you liked this series or this episode. Just check out more episodes, and hope to see you guys later in my next episode or my next video, whatever I'm going to produce next time. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and peace.